Hey friends, happy Monday. Welcome to Beck's Crafting Spot. Get my light on here. Get some light on the subject here and say hi when you hop in. I'm Becca here at Beck's Crafting Spot. I'm happy you're here. Did you have a good weekend? Hello, hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Miss Lou. Hi, Aunt Alice. How is everyone? I'm just getting logged into the computer so I can see everyone's comments. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Miss Lou. I appreciate you. What happened? Let's see. I don't know what I did. Okay, I guess I'll just have to leave it like that. So how was everyone's weekend? Hello, hello, hello. So tonight I am doing another wreath, and this one is for my mother-in-law. She asked me to recreate a wreath on a Hi, Miss Kay. How are you? I have to get up close to my phone because I can't see that far away. So, I'm good. It was, my weekend was a little tiring this weekend, but it's all good now. I am glad to be back here crafting with you guys. Hi, Miss Ann. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm redoing this wreath. I think everything was taken off of it. My mother-in-law gave me this rattan wreath, so I'm going to be painting this, and she wants it to be Christmas, so I'm going to do Christmas for her. And I found this light bulb in my craft stash, but the inside of it was taken out. A few years ago I had done a craft for Valentine's Day at my old job, so that must have been left over from that. But I'm going to attempt to take this out. I'm not sure how we took the ones out before, so that's where my issue lies right now. My weekend was okay. I just had to go to my mother's and help clean up some of her property. So I did that on Saturday. And then yesterday I just watched TV all day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this off of here or not. I mean, you're not going to see the inside of it because we're going to be covering it with this napkin. I have this napkin right here, and not sure. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm going to take these apart. I'm not sure how many. I guess they are 3-ply. So just like always when you're working with napkins, just take all your layers off. And this is a real pretty, like, pine and berry napkin. And I'm going to try this new glue. It's called Grandmother Stover's. I thought it was called something. It's just called Grandmother Stover's. But it's a stick flat glue. I guess you can mix it with water if you need it to. It won't curl your paper. Grandmother Stover's is an all-purpose stick flat glue. Is transparent when applied and will not curl, wrinkle, or discolor any material, regardless of how thin the stock or how delicate the tint. Will stick paper, cloth, leather, etc. to glass, tin, metal, painted surfaces, etc. So I thought I would try this and see how well it works. And I wiped all the dust and everything off. So hopefully it will be fine. These are the picks that I got. Where did I get these? I got these from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got these from Hobby Lobby from the Christmas section. So they were all on sale. These actually were over in the floral section. These are I got 2 of these, and these are the only 2 that were not in the Christmas section. I got this poinsettia. I thought it was really pretty. And then I got these picks. I got 2 of those. And then I got these pine. I got 2 of those. And then here's the other one of these. I just thought these were really pretty, and since they were like a reddish color, I thought they would go with the theme. And then I got some green raffia here that I'll probably use. But I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to get some boxwood out that was tangled in my green. My green raffia is a mess. It's just all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with these bulbs first, and hopefully they don't take too long. I thought about painting them first, but I don't know if I should paint them or not. I don't think I'm going to, because I'm going to be doing a lot of painting on that. That wreath is gonna, I'm gonna paint that wreath the dark green that I used on my cabinet over the summer, the colored green by Dixie Belle. Colored greens by Dixie Belle is that color. And then I'm also going to put that other green, if I can find it, that is, I guess. I'm gonna have to look up on my counter, on my shelf, because I'm not seeing it, but I'm pretty sure the green I want to use is that gypsy green, and I don't know where it is. Oh, I guess we could use this green. This would be pretty. This is the aviary, and it's pretty. I can use this one. Just to have a lighter green on top of that dark. Let's go ahead and get these napkins done. I feel like I'm going to need to cut them and like overlap them. And this is like a paste. It's real thick. But I'm gonna I think I'm gonna make some slits just in the corners or in the sides. Because if I have to overlap it, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking is gonna need to be done, is I feel like it's gonna have to overlap a little bit. I kind of want to take this white edge off of it as well. If I don't like it, I can always redo them later. So I'm going to go ahead and just start putting this on. And this is basically just going to be like an ornament type thing. And I did not, my intention was not to use a bulb, like a light bulb. I had these pieces that were on an old bed frame. And they were the glass. I don't know if they were glass. They might have been ceramic. I'm not real sure. Porcelain, maybe. I'm not real sure what they were made out of. But I had a bag of them from a bed frame that I had bought for one of my kids. And then they ended up not wanting it anymore. So I think I gave the bed frame away, but they didn't want those decorative bulbs on them, so they gave them back to me. And for the life of me, I don't know where they are. Hi, Miss Janelle, how are you? so I'm just sticking this on as I'm putting the paste on, and I might need to like smooth it out a little bit to get the wrinkles and all that out of it. But I'm just going to get this on here for now, and then we'll see what happens with it. But so far I kind of like this paste because it's just going on where I put it. It's not runny or anything. So this stuff probably will last me forever, it seems like, because it spreads on pretty good. I'm good, Miss Janelle. I'm hanging in there. Did you have a good weekend? I'm using this new paste that I found. Well, I didn't find, excuse me, I didn't find it. I saw somebody else talking about it on another group page that I was on, and it's called Grandmother Stovers, and it's just like a I'm not real sure how to explain it. It's just, it kind of looks like Vaseline, but it's a really thick glue paste stuff. Okay. I'm just having to layer it over. I'm going to cut off the top part that when I get it up here to when I get up here to the top, I'll just trim it off. Hi, Miss Susie. How are you? Thank you for hopping in. I'm just trying to smooth it out as best I can. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I'm normally live on Mondays and Thursdays, and I try to get on as close to 8 Eastern Standard Time as I can. I got on a little after. I think it was about a quarter after when I finally made it on, because I was looking for the bulbs, those balls from that bed that I really wanted to use. But hopefully this will work as well. Now I will not be on this Thursday because I'll be in Serval, Tennessee. Hi, Miss Robin. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's just a matter of putting the paste on and then just making sure it's flattening down where you want it to. And it's ripping on me too, so you just have to be very careful. And I didn't read the entire package. I'm not sure what the drying time is on this stuff either. It doesn't really say. It doesn't say how long it takes to dry. Hi, Michelle. How are ya? Thank you for hopping in. I'm just covering, right now I'm just covering a couple light bulbs with a napkin. I think what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to go ahead and cut the portion that I don't need off. That way I can kind of see what I still need to glue down, if that makes sense. Because this back part isn't gonna be showing anyway. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I hope you, did you get to the dentist? What are they gonna do for it? Okay, so I have all this, I have it trimmed down, so now I just need to make sure that I have enough of this paste on here to be able to get it to smooth out as much as I can get it to smooth out anyway. Work on this area real quick. They're going to drill it out. Okay. Well, hopefully they can do that soon and get you out of pain. Okay, so that doesn't look real bad. Hopefully it'll look better once it dries real good. Maybe it'll like shrink it up. I probably should have I'm thinking on the end there, I might take my paint pen and maybe put some red dots on the front of this, because I feel like that part is going to be showing more than this part. I don't know. We'll wait until the end to see. We'll wait until the end. I've got another one here. I'm going to do the exact same thing. It's been over a year for what? It's been over a year since your tooth's been broke. Oh my goodness. Just throwing the trash out of my way. Hi, Miss Anita. Toothache pain is not fun at all. And you broke it more Sunday. I broke my tooth, but luckily it didn't, I don't think there was like an open place, so it didn't really bother me at the time, and I was able to get in and get it fixed. They ended up having to put a crown on me, I think. But I've had tooth pain before, and it is not good. Until, if you're in pain and you go on, I don't know if you'll be able to find, I'm sure you can find them on Amazon, but I used to use this stuff called BC powder. It was like an aspirin in powder form, and it comes in cherry flavor. And I would use that to rub it on my gums, and it helped a lot. It took the pain right away. So once again, I'm just covering this with this paste. And then we'll get the napkin on it. Oh yeah? So like Orajel or something. If it works, then use that. But if it hurts so bad you start getting a headache, that BC powder really works. Just make sure you get the cherry flavor. Okay, I've got this covered, so I'm just gonna start. Oh, I didn't take the edges off yet. Let me do that real quick. Oh, it's okay, so it's not like Orajel, it's something better. But I wouldn't use Orajel either. After I found out that BC powder works, that's what I would use. It's just like it's really for headaches, but it knocked out my toothache really fast. So I just folded, or I cut the slits on all four sides again. I'm just putting that on there. I'm just folding the edges down. Orajel burns, yeah. I haven't used Orajel in years, so I couldn't even tell you. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut around. Cut the excess off, that way when I start. Uh-oh, I think I went down too far on that side, but it'll be okay because that part isn't going to show anyway. So I'm just going to use, hey Margaret, I'm making a wreath for Janet. I'm making a Christmas wreath. And right now I'm covering bulbs, like light bulbs, with these napkins. This is the first one. Makes it kind of look like an ornament type thing. And you don't have to use bulbs. I just couldn't find what I wanted to use. You can use styrofoam bowls if you want. Or get cheap plastic ornaments and just wrap the napkins around those. But I was going to use those old antique balls off the bed frame that I had, but I can't find them. So I had one of these already in my craft stash, and I wanted 2 of them, so I had to go take one out of my bathroom light. So I'll have to get another one to put back in there. But I'm just putting this this new glue that I found. It's called Grandmother Stovers, and I must have ordered it through Hadley House Incorporated. That's the address that's on it. And then after we do this, after I finish this, then we're going to paint the wreath. And then after the wreath is painted, then we'll be able to put everything together. Hi, Miss Kay. How are ya? Did you have a good weekend? I should have used a bigger paintbrush to get this on here. I'm just trying to smooth it all out, make sure it's covered. Have this one side left. Okay. Now here's this one. So there's those. Those are done, so we'll just lay those to the side to dry. And see, this is what that stuff looks like. It's like, just like a paste. And this stuff should last me forever. Okay. So now, I'm going to, oh, come on. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, and there is a lot of hot glue on this thing. I didn't even realize it. I should have, I'm going to paint the whole thing, but instead of worrying about pulling all that glue off, I'm just going to put the glue towards the back so it's not seen. spider webs inside of it. I'm glad there's no spiders in it. Okay. Apparently this is a wreath that I had fixed for her before. And she must not have wanted it anymore decorated that way. I don't even remember how I did it. So but there's a lot of hot glue on here, and I'm just trying to pick most of it off. Yes, that's right, Miss Robin. I messed up my thing. I'm just grabbing, I'm actually going to use a big brush to, I'm going to use this great big brush to do the dark green, and then I'm going to use this size brush to do the lighter green, because I basically just want to put the lighter green on like the top pieces. But I want to try to get the whole thing covered in the dark green. And I'm gonna move my keyboard so it's like not getting hit and bumped and stuff, so. And that way I can sit up closer to the table too. So I'm gonna put the paint in the center. That way, oh my goodness. I am weak. I might be painting it this color. How about that? Oh, come on. Knock it loose. That's all you gotta do. Woohoo! Okay, this is that real pretty collard green color. And I know it's a little dark for Christmas, but this is just going to be like the background undertone color. And I hope I don't have to put like 10 coats on here. This Dixie Belle is a chalk-based paint, so it should, I thought it would cover pretty well. I probably should have used a sanding block and maybe scuffed it up a little bit. To help it adhere, but you might try that if you paint a rattan. I'm just going to have to put a couple coats on it probably. If I would have thought, yeah, it will, Miss Cassie. If I would have thought, though, could have sprayed it with that plastic, that plastic spray primer stuff that I have. Did you guys do anything special over the weekend? Do you have any plans for this weekend? This, Miss Susie, it's Dixie Belle Collard Greens. It's a real pretty dark green. Oh, Miss Lou, that'll be fun. That's always a good time. I didn't realize it would be this difficult to paint this, but I forgot this rat and stuff has all the nooks and crannies in it. That sounds like a fun weekend, Miss Cassie. Yeah, birthday parties are always a good time. My grandson just had a birthday this past weekend. I didn't get to see him because I had to go to my mom's. And this next weekend I won't be here, so thank you for scattering the buttons. I had a decent day at work today. It wasn't too bad. I just I ran the Starlet, which is that machine that helps us aliquot faster. I did 3 sets today. I worked with serum today. And that's what I did last week too. They're trying this new schedule out where we work the same thing for like a month and then we rotate. Because normally there's only like, let's see. Normally I'm only used to maybe 4 or 5 people being in the lab with me. And now we have like 7 or 8 people in there. So it's getting a little crowded for me. But, we just started it today, so I mean it'll be okay. Doing what I'm doing now, doing it for a month, I won't have any. I mean, I don't dislike working with the Starlit because it's doing my job for me, really. The only thing I have to do is set it up and take the caps off the lids, or off the tubes, and then it does all the aliquoting for me, so it's okay. I like it pretty well. And I found out the other day, that in January or February, they're gonna put me downstairs in this other lab, and I don't know how well I'm gonna like that at first, because it's a whole new learning process of what I have to do and all that, and I feel like it's gonna take me forever to learn it. And then they're talking about only like switching up every 3 months to go to that lab, but I feel like it's going to take me new. Oh, you're fine. I knew what you meant. I feel like it's going to take me forever to learn that new process in that other lab, that I'm not even going to know what I'm doing by the time they switch it up again. So I'm not going to like that part, I don't think. I talked to one of the girls that's in that lab now, and she says that she doesn't think that 3 months is long enough either, so I don't know. $41, that's a long time, Miss Robin. Do ya? Yeah. I don't know. It freaks me out. It takes me forever to learn something for some reason. I don't comprehend very well. And I'm a creature of habit. I like doing the same thing. You're old. You're not that old. You don't look that old. I feel older than I am. I feel like I should have probably painted this color on as a prep, like before. I should have like made a spray solution with it. I feel like it would have been easier to paint if I would have like mixed some of it with water or something to get in everywhere with it. I wonder if that would work. I might try that sometime to see if it would work. Yes, prayers for that to work. I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers, Miss Janelle. Yeah. That's right, Miss Robin. Something else I can add to my resume, right? That's a good way to think about it. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Janelle. After I get this first coat on here, I'm gonna dry it really well. With the heat gun, and then I'll put a second coat on it. And I feel like this might be more than one day because I feel like I need to turn it over and put some through the back too. Hi, Miss Sally, how are you? Oh, no worries. I'm just glad you're here. I'm just painting this rat and wreath. This is my mother-in-law's, and she asked me last year. She showed it to me and told me that she thinks that I had made something out of it for her before, but she must have taken the stuff off of it. She asked me if I could do a Christmas wreath for her. So I thought I would paint this wreath with this color. This color is a dark green. It's called collard green. And yeah, I bet you are. I hope you're doing well with it. I feel like if I can get this dried, or get it on here and get it dried, then the second coat should cover better, and shouldn't really take as long either. But I feel like I need to go over it in the back too. Just because it's not really covering. Oh, well, thank you. Miss Robin, I don't feel like I'm going that fast, but I don't want to keep you all on here for 5 hours either. So I have to kind of go fast. I am. I don't know what I was going to say. I'm going to be leaving Thursday morning to go to Serval. So I won't be here Thursday night if you weren't on in the beginning. I did mention it in the beginning, but for those of you that came on later, I won't be here Thursday. So if I do not get this done tonight, then we could always finish it next Monday. Normally I am. Normally I'm splattering all over myself. I have an apron, but I never wear it. And then when I go to wash my clothes, there's always splatters on me. I don't even know where my apron is right now. Is there anything that you guys want me to do that I haven't done? Miss Sally, this is Dixie Belle Chalk Mineral Paint. It's called Collard Green is the name of the color. I got it off of Amazon. I'm gonna dry this with the heat gun. That way, once it's dry, I can put that second coat on it and it should cover fairly easy. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Sally. Yeah, I like it too. It's a real pretty color. You take an old scrub top and put it down. Oh yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I've got all kinds of scrub tops. That's what I wear to work. Hi, Miss Stephanie. Oh, jammy time, yeah. Get all nice and cozy and snuggle up and watch me. Okay, let me try to. It is still wet in some places, but it'll be okay. You're on Long Beach? How fun. Some of these places are really hard to get into, so I might not be able to cover the whole thing just because of how these are twined together. So all you guys are in California? That's cool. Awesome. I don't think I've ever been to California before. I think the closest I've been is Nevada. No, I take that back. I've been to California. I went to Disneyland there. So I've been once, at least. Sorry I'm quiet, y'all. I just, nothing's been going on, so I don't really know what to talk about. Saturday, I spent the day at my mom's. I had to go down there with my daughter, and my son-in-law went with me and my husband to help clean some land. She had a bunch of trees and overgrown bushes and stuff around her trailer that she needed to get taken down, and I thought that we'd be able to go down there and knock it out real quick, but we ended up being down there all day. My arms and my muscles, I must not have, like muscles like in this part of my arm are hurting from moving weeds. We had to cut down a bunch of weeds to make a pile, so next summer we can go down and burn it. For now we're just leaving it. We made a pile of everything we cut down and whatnot, so it'd be out of the way. She has to, something to do with her homeowner's insurance. She's having to send in pictures, and they told her she needed to get rid of all the stuff around her. She lives in a double wide trailer, and they told her she had to clean up the mess that was growing around it, or they were gonna discontinue her coverage. I don't know what kind of mess she's gotten herself into, but we went down and got what we could cleaned up. My daughter's going to go back down this Friday to help move the rest of what was cut down, because it got dark and we ended up having to leave. So but we did what we could. Hopefully it's enough. That's about all that's happened since Thursday when I was here. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. She lives by herself on like 5 acres, and every time, I mean, she's got, I don't know how many lawnmowers down there, and every time I talk to her, they're all broke down, so we ended up having to take a lawnmower down there, and she had, I don't even know when she cut her grass last, because some of it's almost as tall as I am. Well, not really. That's exaggerating, but at least up to my waist. Okay, so I think I've got everything covered that I can on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry it again. Just make sure you keep your heat moving too, because it will bubble up the paint. All right, Miss Cassie, you have a great night. Okay, so I'm just going to go over this back side. Maybe getting through here, maybe it'll cover up more in the front too. And I'll probably end up doing this 2 coats on this side as well, just because I want to make sure it's covered as well as it can be. I'm thinking too that maybe it won't look so bad if there's some of the natural color showing through. It might still look okay. I mean, if you wanted to get the whole thing completely covered, you'd probably have to like immerse it. Like have a bunch to where you can cover the whole thing, like in a tub or something. Because there's no way you can get every single part of this the way it's intertwined together. Right, contrast. Yes. That's what I was thinking too, Miss Robin. So are y'all fixing, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you fixing dinner or are you going somewhere? I don't think I've asked you guys that yet. What kind of Thanksgiving traditions do you guys have? Are you doing it at your house, Miss Janelle? Staying home for Thanksgiving, Miss Lou? Hey, Miss Lee, how are ya? I will be fixing a dinner here for my family, for my husband and myself, and then all of our kids and grandkids, except for my son that lives in Texas. We used to go to my in-laws every year, but I think it's been 3 years now we've not gone over there because she's been battling cancer, and she can't have like a bunch of people at one time around her in case of, you know, all the germs and stuff. Do you, Miss Lou? That sounds like fun. Last year I thought I would try something different. I don't know. I can't remember. We have a blended family, and even my kids don't get along with each other. And I don't know, the year before last, I feel like there was an argument of some sort, or I don't know what the deal was, but last year I figured I'd just do something simple, and I can't remember. Now I think I did it at Christmas. I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, but one of them last year, all I did was make a big pot of chili. I'm thinking it was Thanksgiving I did that, and then everybody got mad because I just made chili for Thanksgiving. All your kids are coming. That'll be fun. So my husband asked me the other day if I was making dinner for Thanksgiving, and I said, yeah, I better, because last year they got mad because all I did was make chili. And I don't remember why I made chili. Oh, no trains to take you up there. That's sad. I'm sorry. We'll just make you a little dinner for yourself, Miss Lee. Do you have our, sometimes I'll, ask them to bring stuff, and they do for the most part. I love, greens. I was upset last year. Maybe this is why I did it. I don't know, but I think one of my daughters makes collard greens, and I love them, and apparently last year she didn't pay attention to what I said and thought I said green beans. So that's what she brought, was green beans. So I'm going to have to tell her this year and make sure she hears what I say. Because if I wanted green beans, I could have done that myself. You make the dinner, Miss Gayla? Yeah, I usually make, do you, Miss Janelle? Yeah, I don't know how to make them, so I love them too. I heard they take a long time to make. Oh, did I, Margaret, make the chili for Christmas? I wonder if I made the chili for Christmas because I wonder if I asked Kayla to make the collard greens for Thanksgiving and she didn't. So I just made chili for Christmas because I didn't get what I wanted for Thanksgiving, so. Oh, really? Well, at least you can have your mom make them whenever you're in the mood for them, right? Or does she just make them for the holidays? Miss Lee, my mother-in-law. I'm making this wreath for her. It's hers. And I can't remember if I bought it for her. She's had it for a long, long time. I probably got, I'm not sure where it came from, to be honest. Because she either already had it and asked me to recreate something for her. And I did. And then she took everything off of it and gave it back to me and asked me to make a Christmas wreath this time. I'll have to ask her when I give it back to her if she remembers where it came from. Oh, really? You move around a lot, Miss Janelle? Okay, so I think I'm gonna dry this side and then I don't think I'll put 2 coats on this side. It should be fine. But I am gonna dry it. Not anymore. Oh, Arizona for 32 years. Okay. Now, Miss Lee, you're in Arizona. That's cool. I'm just drying this so I can flip it back over. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I painted both sides, but I didn't really, I'm not too worried about the coverage on the back side. There was, oh, there. And you can still see the natural wood in places, but I'm not too worried about it, I guess. And then, I forgot where I put this. This is Aviary. This is the Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint, the Aviary. Oh, you're in Tennessee. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to go over the tops of these. I'm not going to try to like get in between. And I'm not going for full coverage either. Just where I'm painting. I'm not going to try to like cover the entire piece. If that makes sense. Oh, congratulations to her. Now some of this is going to get on the other parts, and that I can't help, so I'll just like try to brush it out as best as I can. I hope this looks okay when I get it done. It's funny because against this lighter green against the collard greens makes it kind of look black. I'll have to show you up close when I get it done. Night, Miss Janelle, or night, Miss Lee. You have a good night. Thanks for hopping in. All right. Let me hold it back so you guys can see it. That looks pretty though. I'm going to dry it real good. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Sally. Thank you, Miss Gayla. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, Miss Robin. Yeah, I like the way this looks. I just need to find the right spot on where to put the picks at now. I got these picks from Hobby Lobby, and I believe they were either 40 or 50% off. But I'm just gonna do like, I'm gonna do one side. And I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay them down the way I want, and then I'm gonna use the zip ties to secure them. And probably add a little bit of hot glue as well. So I'm gonna do one going one way and one going the other. Like this. Can you guys see? This wreath is so big. I didn't realize it was so big. I'm going to lay them down first, and then I will, thank you. I'm going to lay them down the way I want them first, and then I will, zip tie them and then glue them. I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to cut this, the pick part off of this, because I kind of, to get this down in there. think I'm gonna zip tie those down, and then I'm gonna glue this on, and I'm gonna put these berries going around the poinsettia. So I'm probably gonna use a couple. And when I use zip ties, I never do them right. I always have to flip them around. Oh, but I did it right that time. Hopefully that'll hold them too. I'm struggling on this other side, trying to find a opening, and the paint is not dry all the way, so I'm getting it all over my hands. Nope, see, that's, I gotta try to flip this over because it's not, just pray I can get it back through. Trying to get this other side tighter, but it's not wanting to go any tighter. I'm gonna clip these off now. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. And then I'm gonna clip this off. Hopefully I'll be able to clip it off. Just clip it and then wiggle it. There we go. Uh-oh. Just be careful and not clip a leaf off. I clipped a leaf off, so I'll just have to glue that back on. Oopsie. I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna glue it to where the petals are too, that way it's not floppy, you know what I mean? Well, I need a glue stick. We're almost done here. Okay, so I'm just going to put a bunch of glue right on the bottom of this, which it'll help keep these leaves in place. Plus, stick right on here. And then, the only thing else I need to add are the bulbs now. So I'm gonna pick this up because I want to they're supposed to kind of resemble ornaments. And look, I've got some paper that's coming back up here. let's see here. I don't know what I did with my so hopefully that'll stay now. And then I'm gonna use this wire. I'm gonna kind of wrap them, twine them together, if that makes sense. Because I kind of want them hanging like right by this poinsettia. So let's see how I can do this. Of course. That's all I have left to do is just get these bulbs on there, and it'll be done. But I need to make sure that this is not all tangled up. And I'm gonna, before I give this to my mother-in-law, I'm gonna definitely have to take a picture of it. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I can't get this to do what I want. I'm actually going to use some hot glue and hot glue it down in place. And hopefully that'll help it. Now I'm going to bring this one over and start wrapping it as well. And I'm going to put some glue on this one too. I don't know if this is the smartest way to do this, but and of course this other side is loosening up, it feels like. So I don't know. I'm probably going to have to glue them together, I think. Like this. I wound it so they could stay together, but they're not really staying together, so that was probably a dumb idea. It's not helping what I'm doing. So I'm just going to cut this off here. I'm just putting a bunch of, hi Miss Sandy, how are you? I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get some of this pine to get into the glue, so that will help hold it in place. But I think it's done as long as that holds there. Isn't that pretty? And I know it's so big that I can't even hold it up to you to see it. The only other thing it needs is a hanger, and I guess I can use this. This is the Christmas ribbon I used the other night on that other wreath that I made. So let's just do this. This is a wired ribbon, but it should be okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So now it should be done. Really? Well, I'm glad you like it. Because these came out of the aisle over there where the, like the succulents and stuff like that are. I'm still waiting for this to dry. I might have to put some different like fabric glue or something, or maybe I can stitch it across there so it stays. I'm not sure it's gonna hold. But this is my mother-in-law's Christmas wreath. She wanted me to redo. I just painted a rattan wreath form that she gave me to redo for her. And all the picks came from Hobby Lobby. And these are just light bulbs with napkins glued to them. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Miss Janelle. Miss Robin, you're silly. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you. I hope she likes it. I'll let you guys know what she says. But I appreciate you guys being here, and I will miss you on Thursday. So I'll see you again next Monday at 8. Hi, Miss Lynn. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure, Margaret. Thank you, Miss Janet. Thank you for being here. I will. My husband will be driving this time. He's going with me. So, I will, see you guys next Monday. You guys have a great week and a happy weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, yes, Margaret, it would. It sure would. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye.